You know, if y'all are looking for a state park campground that encompasses salt life, RV life, boat life, any kind of life you like, then look no further than Gamble Rogers State Park in Flagler Beach, Florida. A spectacular state park with an unbelievable beach. So y'all follow me. I'll show you around. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you guys, please don't forget to mash that subscribe button, give me a big old thumbs up, maybe even leave me a comment or two. I sure would appreciate it. Wanted to tell you guys about this great app too, RV Parky. What a wonderful app to go find campgrounds all over this great country of ours. And it's absolutely free. Check your Play Store. So the guy at the booth here told me that this park fills up really quick and really far in advance. So if this place is of any interest to you, I'd get after it. Now let me tell you a little bit about the park. This park is named for Florida folk singer Gamble Rogers and the railroad entrepreneur Henry Flagler. In 1886, the Flagler Beach House of Refuge was established on what is now Gamble Rogers Memorial State Recreation Area. This home of refuge was one in a series of 10 homes established along the coast of Florida by the U.S. Life Saving Service in the late 1800s. The purpose of these houses was to aid in the rescue of shipwrecked sailors during a time when the coast was relatively uninhabited. Each of the houses was operated by a civilian contractor called a keeper and his family. The houses were 2 stories and built of Florida pine to fortify them against hurricanes. The main floor was divided into 4 rooms, and a wide porch surrounded the building. This is where the keeper and his family resided. The attics were normally used as a dormitory-style housing for shipwreck survivors and would typically house up to 25 men. Let me tell you a little what you can do at this park. Bicycling is a popular thing to do. They welcome you to ride through the park and enjoy the beauty of the Intercoastal Waterway. The service roads and paved roads are available to bicycles, although some areas have softer surfaces, so be careful, y'all. The hiking trail is designated for foot traffic only. There is a sidewalk that runs along big stretches of A1A for miles, from Flagler Beach to Ormond and even beyond that. Another popular thing is birding. Gamble Rogers is located on the east section of the Great Florida Birding and Wildlife Trail. The park plays host to many different species of birds, many shorebirds including laughing gulls, ring-billed gulls, least terns, and royal terns, just to name a few. Water birds such as the great blue heron, the tricolor heron, and the great egret can also be seen here in the shallows of the salt marshes in the Intercoastal Waterway. Osprey can be seen high above the water, perched on platforms or in trees, feeding on freshly caught mullet. Another popular activity at this park is boating. Many visitors enjoy boating for recreation or for fishing, as the park provides access to the Intercoastal Waterway. Speaking of fishing, a variety of fish inhabit the waters in and near the park. Stop by the ranger station for more information on fishing, fishing regulations, tides, bait stores, and licenses. A fishing license may be required, but if it were me, I'd flag me down a park ranger and find out for certain. Or you can find more information at the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission's Fishing in Florida website. What has become a really popular activity at some of these parks is geocaching. You can explore the park in a new and challenging way. Please check the geocaching website for the most current information and clues as where to locate these caches. You can also hike the Joe Kenner Nature Trail, which is 3/4 of a mile through a coastal hammock, or you can go paddling and discover the beauty and tranquility of the Intercoastal Waterway. And who doesn't love a little bit of surfing? Surfing is a fun activity to enjoy the beach. Gamble Rogers is also a great place for wildlife viewing, as they have an extremely wide variety of wildlife and plant life. For the non-camper, the entrance fee for all these amenities is only $5. What a bargain! Say, that reminds me, if y'all are looking for a way to support this channel, keep this here train rolling full of farm fresh content twice a week, why don't you slide over to my Teespring shop, get yourself a coffee mug or maybe even a t-shirt. But if you don't want to do that, how about you go to buymeacoffee.com, and for the price of a cup of coffee, you help keep this train a-rolling. You can also visit boondockerswelcome.com. All of the links are in the description. Thanks a bunch. Now, you didn't think I'd forget about the campground, did you? Well, these campsites will cost you, at the time of recording, $42 a night. What a bargain. This park has so much to offer. The campground has 34 sites located on the river and 34 sites located on the primary dune of the beach. Some sites offer an excellent view of the Atlantic Ocean, while some sites provide a great view of the Intercoastal Waterway. All the sites feature water, electricity, a picnic table, and a fire ring. There also is a dump station available free for campers. Pets are allowed in the campground but prohibited on the beach in accordance with the pet policy. And as always, pets must be kept on a lead no longer than 6 foot. Don't leave them unattended, and for the love of all things holy, folks, clean up after your pet. You can purchase firewood directly in the campground from a volunteer host to support the Friends of Gamble Rogers State Park, cash only. So I guess what I'm getting at here is it doesn't matter what kind of life you're into, whether it's salt life or surf life or what have you. Gamble Rogers offers it all. Y'all might want to put this one on your list. Well, listen, that's going to about do it for this episode of Eatin Good in the Woods Campground Reviews. Y'all going out there and be nice to one another. I love y'all. God bless.